I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. After a shutout win against the Calgary Flames, our Leafs are holding on to first place by a single point over the Atlanta Thrashers. And now they're getting ready to take on the Cleveland Barons. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And playing for the Barons on the first line, it's Eric Daze, Alexander Barkov, Brett Hall. On the second line, Dylan Guenther, Robert Thomas, and Glenn Anderson. And on the third line, Brendan Saad, Ridley Gregg, and Capo Caco. And on their fourth line, it's Jonathan Berggren, Zachary Bolduc, and Rich Sutter. On defense for the first pair, it's Marcus Patterson and Henry Yokiharu. On the second pair is Martin Fervari and Dmitry Mironov. And on the third pair is Alexander Kerfoot and Pierre-Luc Dubois. Starting in net is Jasper Wallstedt, with Lucas Dostal backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Ryan Bolduc, Bobby Brink, and Will Borgen. And playing for the Leafs on the first line, Alex Ovechkin, Peter Forsberg, and Mikko Rantanen. For the second line, Carter Verhaeghe, Jacques Lemaire, Martin St. Louis. For the third line, Gabriel Landeskog, Al Stelvecchio, and Russ Courtnall. And for the fourth line is John Ogrodnik, Tim Taylor, and Eric Robinson. On defense for the first pair, Zdeno Chara, Rasmus Andersson. The second pair is Ally Frady, Yuli Krupp, and the third pair is Jake McCabe and Michael Kesselring. Starting in net is Patrick Waugh, with Marc-Andre Fleury backing up. And our scratch players tonight are Daniel Chayka, Willie Lindstrom, and Peter Stamkowski.
Hi everybody, welcome to Toronto, Ontario, a great hotbed for hockey and the home of the Hockey Hall of Fame, and the Maple Leafs ready to roll tonight. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Leafs start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Taken along the wall by Forsberg. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Shot! Just slide to the net. Picked up along the wall by Barkov. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Quick pass to Anderson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Cleveland's through center and now in the offensive end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Don't forget the team store, always accessible online 24/7. You can also check out the team store in the arena as well, open 7 days a week. Still keeps a hold of it. Cleveland's got the puck against the half wall. Good use of the body on the play. Dishes it off. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Barons win the draw. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save with the glove by Waugh. And off the draw, they win possession. Slides the puck over to St. Louis. And he connects with the long bomb.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And he slides it quickly to Troop. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, nice use of the boards with the bank pass. Grabbed along the boards by Saad. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Roy's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. The Leafs win the draw. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Picked up along the boards by Kakko. Stopped by the goaltender. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Look out, what a hit. You gotta keep your head up out there.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Makes some space. Fires it. Stones him in front. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And he catches that one with the glove. Toronto's won the faceoff. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Toronto's got the puck. Robinson's got it into offensive territory. Bolduc's got it now deep inside his own end. Jokiharju stick handling in his own zone. Loose puck and they're off to the races. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Oh, a true warrior to block that. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. From the left wing, takes the feed. And that's off a stick. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Through center along the wing. And he's knocked off the puck there. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Oh, the referee's going to call that one. Hammers a shot and makes the routine save. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. Barkov's hack, not a popular one in the eyes of the officials here. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, if you're the opponent, you never want to see the top-rated power play rested and coming on the ice, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've been chomping at the bit waiting for this one.
Big stop right there. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Saad's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Leafs win the faceoff. Feeds it over. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, what?
Oh, what a save.
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save. Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it...
I can't believe you stopped that.
What an opportunity. opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltender's already fatigued move.
And they win the draw here in their own end. And now he passes up to Thomas. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And that's offside, stopping the play. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Forsberg's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Anderson. And they get that puck down the ice. Slides the puck across to Rantanen. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Slides it across. Blocker save. Taken by Rantanen. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Puts it on.
Oh! Of course, he gets the breakaway off the coming out of the box.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. We've been trying to find some holes or weaknesses to his game, James, but I mean, that shutout streak has been there for a reason. He has been so impressive, actually fantastic between the pipes. So it's going to come to an end tonight. Man, he has been outstanding.
Cleveland's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Throws it in. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. Hull's got the puck in his own zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Passes it over. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Waugh.
Waugh's made a really nice save here. Looks like he's dialing back in. If he can get back to the performance he had the other night, I mean, a shutout, you can't get much better than that. He just needs to find a way to build on top of that save.
Taylor's won a big draw in their own end. Slides it over to Ogrodnik. Handles the pass. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Tries to get it over to Kerfoot. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. Chara's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Guys, we know this penalty kill unit is ranked towards the bottom of the league, but they've got a chance here, a real great opportunity to turn things around, so let's see what can happen.
They clear the zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Takes a shot. Denied with the glove by Waugh. Greg's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get the puck out of harm's way. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Leafs continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Rejected by the blocker.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Moves it quickly over to Kakko. Toronto's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Moves it to Croak. Looking to get it out. They get it done.
Chara's almost back on the ice.
And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Barons have taken a 1-0 lead. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. First period nearly in the books here. Huge steal in his own end. Yokiharu swooping in on the attack. Toronto's gained possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick shot! Score!
Oh, Jacques Lemaire gets one to go.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they win that neutral zone draw. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Pushes it across to Sutter. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Overall, it's kind of a dominating period by the Leafs. They got more shots on net. It was in the attack zone more. Just too bad. Excuse me. Just too bad the score is tied. Let's hope they can get the go-ahead goal in the second.
Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Barons will want to put that first period behind them, James, and to be honest, they're lucky that it's a tied game. They didn't manage the puck, they didn't own it, and they didn't make good first pass decisions. They'll need to shore that up if they want to get ahead in this one. When you lose position on your opponent and you're fighting for that puck, instead of coming under the stick for the takeaway, and you go over and you hack, you're going to get the call. Slashing it is.
Guys, this PK unit successfully killed off a penalty so far tonight, and we know they're ranked toward the bottom of the league, but if they can borrow a little bit of execution from that earlier one, maybe they can shut it down again right here.
Dishes it off! Oh, what a glove save by Roy!
St. Louis been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Poked away by Anderson. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And he loses control here. Cutting to the front of the net. Ross got the puck and he's going to hang on. Gregg's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save with the glove by Wallstead.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Robinson. Good hit to bump him off the puck.
Rantanen's almost out of the box.
The Barons' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Oh!
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Burke off again.
It's been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Cleveland's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Takes that pass back at the point. Feeds it over. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
The Leafs can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. And it's a quick pass to Yoki-Haru. Across the line and on the attack. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Cleveland's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Puck scooped up by Chara. The Barons have it behind the cage. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. And he takes the dish. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves the puck. And he takes the feed. Denied by the goaltender. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Leafs have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. Forsberg's won the draw inside his own end. And that's picked up by Saad. Slips by the check. Turns it away.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Handles the puck. Toronto's on the attack. And the puck's knocked loose. And he can't hang on after that hit. Stopped by the goaltender. Sends it quickly to Kakko. The Barons take it across the line. Skates to the crease. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And there's a great save by Roy. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And a solid save there as we play on. Gains the zone through center. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Leafs have it now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, a clutch save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. It is remarkable how this place has now become one of the destination places in the league. Another sellout crowd.
And you better believe that the players feed into it as well, just as much as the crowd feed into them. And it's part of the momentum that helps you win as well. When you get a sellout crowd like this, you want to play for them.
Cleveland's ready to go on the attack. And that pass is redirected. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, there it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer, and that's why he's leading his team.
Can't let Brett Hull shoot from there.
Cleveland's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Thomas has won it here at center. The Barons take it along the wall. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
The Leafs have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Keeps a hold of it on the play. What a steal in his own end.
Krup's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Tries to feed it over to Pettersson. Great extension on his part to poke it away. All alone! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Waz made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Shot! Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Pettersson's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
All right. Let's get one here and get back in this game.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Quick blast! Denies him! He got all of it! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Hull's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Sends it in front! And that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. On the attack along the boards. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Sutter. And a successful clearing attempt. The Leafs have it against the wall. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to Forsberg. Here he is with the backhander. Cleveland's got possession while undermanned. Here's a short pass to Anderson.
There we go. Peter Forsberg.
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching up positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off.
The Leafs get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in the period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed, and they attacked the net.
Puck picked up by Iafrate. Quick pass to St. Louis. Moves the puck over to Kakko. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And it's kicked away. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Cleveland's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Craig. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And makes the save. From one point man to another. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Smart defensive play there. Here's a shot. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Overall, not a good period for the Leafs. They started off tied and finished down a goal. So now we got to look for the tying goal in the third.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Toronto's going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Lots of time left in this period. The Barons are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. Ovechkin's going to play it against the half wall. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Handles that one. Point-to-point pass. There's another stop. The Barons gain possession. Slides the pass over to Hull. And he snags that one with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Leafs need to get one back here as they trail early in this third period despite putting a lot of pucks on net. And they win the draw in the offensive zone and they go to work. Shuts them down.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease. Right there, that's evidence of it, and with that beautiful save.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. Moves it to Thomas. Moves into the slot. Oh, he got paddled by Roy. Cleveland's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Passes it over. Nice bank pass off the boards. Spectacular glove save by Wallstead.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Lots of time left in this period. The Barons have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead it 3-2. Cleveland's got a hold of it along the wall. Loose puck battle along the boards. Keeps possession on the play. From the point, they take control of it. Dishes it off. His goal!
Oh, that way Brady gets his first goal.
Stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Toronto's effort in the offensive zone has resulted in the equalizer, and look at this, Cheryl. Tie game, third period. Let's dig it.
Let's dig it. Let's go, if that's what you mean. But this is fantastic. Anytime two teams, good teams at that, meet, you know that it's going to go back and forth, but really believe that the momentum has shifted here. The urgency that they've led the third period with, it's been outstanding.
Dumps it in. Cleveland's got the puck along the boards. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Tries to get the puck over to Barkov. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. And off the draw, they take the puck. Ovechkin's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Cleveland's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Wrist shot from the slot. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Cleveland's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Toronto's won it. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Taken along the wall by McCabe. And now he moves it quickly to St. Louis. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Shot! There's a great glove save by Wallstead. More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Bolduc's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Cleveland's in now. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And he gives it over to St. Louis. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Quick feed to St. Louis. The Barons gain possession in their own end. Slides the puck over. And now he moves it to Berggren. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Vancouver's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Barkov's won the draw at center. Sends a pass over.
You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Oh, Anderson snapped it home for the lead.
That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
The Leafs have a critical one-goal lead here in the third. Cheryl, what's the strategy now?
Well, there's a couple of them, and I like to press because I think it's really important. That's how you got the lead, but you have to be very mindful. When the puck turns over, you have to get back to the middle of the ice and certainly protect.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
The Barons send their man advantage unit out once more.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Gunther's taking it from his own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. Slides it diagonally to Forsberg. Here's the clearing attempt. Oh, did they need that, getting the puck out.
That's a great defensive play at this time of the game, James. Listen, when it's not in your zone, they can't score. That's the best play in my mind at this time.
The Barons played along the boards. Centering in front, and that's stopped. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Gregg's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Leafs win the draw, trying to get the puck out of harm's way. Then they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did this. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box. Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
As we're about to drop the puck, more pressure on this critical kill here as the penalty-killing unit goes back to work.
Power play certainly hasn't been great this evening, but they have to find a way at this critical juncture to break through right now.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Taylor's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed, and he joins the kill. And misses over the net. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it. Cleveland's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Barons played along the wing. Quick pass to Anderson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. Tries to get it to Taylor. Cleveland's got the puck. Hull's lugging the puck. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. Penalty expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Pinned up along the boards. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Great forecheck by Rantanen. The Barons look to start the transition game. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Takes the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ovechkin. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's a one-goal game here. 4-3 is where we sit. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Keeps the hold of the puck after that knock. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Big draw coming up with the extra attacker on the ice. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Takes the feed. Now a quick pass to Chara. And he takes the pass. Wide scores into the empty net. Counter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out. Fist pumping everywhere, even when it was an empty net. That's a strong record all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Toronto's got time, and after that empty netter, quite a significant lead on their side now here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, it's all but over, isn't it? And that's a great play to be able to get that puck 200 feet down the ice when you're under pressure with the extra attacker.
Oh! St. Louis just snapped it in just for good measure.
Your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Toronto's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Cleveland's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Fires it on net. What a stop right there. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, that was about as big a belly flop as I've seen in a third period in a long time, Cheryl.
Well, listen, you're in control of the game and you come out like that, incredibly flat. The coach certainly isn't going to like it. They're going to be skating tomorrow.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from Rinkside. From all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.
Well, just when you think the Leafs are down and out, the wheels fell off of Cleveland, and the Leafs led them up for 4 in the third. They also outshoot them 36-28. Cleveland out hits Toronto 51-41. Toronto had more time to attack, better passing percentage, won the faceoffs 35-18. Toronto was 1 for 2 in the power play. Cleveland was 0 for 4. Toronto's box score, you had Chara with 3 assists, Lemaire with 2 goals and an assist. St. Louis and Anderson with a goal and an assist each. Then Courtnall, Landeskog, Rantanen, and Verhaeghe with assists. And Iafrate and Forsberg with goals. And Waugh made 25 saves on 28 shots, 3 goals allowed for an .893 save percentage. And Cleveland's box score, you had Barkov with 2 goals, Gunther with 2 assists, then Thomas Daze with the assist, Brett Hall with a goal, and Dubois and Mironov with assists. And Wallstead made 30 saves on 35 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .857 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 21-5-1 with 43 points as they increase their first place lead by 3 points. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next games the Leafs take on the San Jose Sharks.